All right. Hey, friends, Melissa here on YouTube. I want to talk about helping women right now with building your life even better. This is job wise, I'm talking about. So, I had a boss yesterday who I was like, look, 1 minute you tell me to stay, 1 minute you tell me to leave. Why don't you make up your mind? Right? So I'm pretty quick on my feet and I had to make a decision pretty quickly. I'm like, look, this is going down to myself. Last week the other manager sent me home early because they didn't have enough work, and there was little things, right? So it was going south pretty quick. No hard feelings. I like my boss, nice guy, no hard feelings. My hair's sticking up. There we go. I'm like, you know, so that shows me people's words matter. Okay. That shows me there's a lack of commitment, there's a lack of investing in somebody. And it's just like, okay, why am I here? So being sent home early is like, okay, I'm losing money now, right? So I don't play games when it comes to my work. It's like I'm going to make sure I get paid. Um, I think there is a time everyone has to have a job they don't like, throw some fries around, make some money, but then you want to take, like I worked last night, so I have that one job that I like, and then I have two sources of income from that with tips and a check, and then I have another source of income with donating plasma, and then I had this source of income. So you want like six or seven sources of income, right? So I have a business I am going to school for to get that income going, and then what you want to do is you want to build on top of a job that you already have. You want to always like just get rid of the bad jobs, get rid of them. Take what you can, take the investing in yourself, and then rebuild. So I am on my computer today and I started my resume. I don't think I'm going to show it, but I started it and I'm like, holy cow, give yourself a raise. You've done so much, Melissa, for like 30 years, everything from homeschooling for 30 years. I haven't even put down like every subject I, taught, put that in, get in there with the details, right? And then so I'm like, okay, I think I want to try a new career. I think I want to go into working off some of my skills into something totally new that I haven't even done before. Don't be afraid to jump in and keep on learning and keep on investing in yourself. I look back and I'm like, geez, you got like over 20 years experience in the restaurant business. You volunteered with Civil Air Patrol for a little bit. A mom of a Boy Scout, mom of Army guy, mom of, you were involved in church, Awana, youth group, mission trips. You did the newspaper route. You did banking, insurance, a million things, it seems, right? And I think my biggest um, contribution really was being a mother and being home and homeschooling, taking care of a home on very little money. I am someone where my husband was always like, oh, they sent me home early today. Oh, I got less hours because it's winter. And this happened all the time. It wasn't like, okay, every time, every year you can plan the winter is going to be tight. It was like, nope, they sent me home early today, for no reason at all. They just, they were slow. So they sent me home. So I had to work with resources to make sure we had enough coming in when there was no protocol for, being sent home at all, right? So when my husband lost income on a regular basis, I was the one to make it up. I was the one to be like, let me figure out how to do this in the budget. So, cleaning, organizing, budgeting. Ladies, if you are not a mom, and I'm not talking to women who can't have children, but if you are not a mom in this day and age with abortion being so popular, you are missing out. You are missing out on so much. You're missing out on loving kids, you're missing out on developing your skills. um, as a homemaker, you are missing out on self development. So, I'm on both sides. I mean, what have I done with my life? I mean, I gave my life to my husband over 30 years. Even someone had recently said to me, Melissa, you're going to be fine. As long as you have your health, you have a couple jobs, you'll be fine. And then I was talking to another lady and she's like, same thing here. I'm going through a divorce. My my husband couldn't keep his word. He wouldn't respect my boundaries. He couldn't take care of his family. Same thing. And she's like, every time he asked me to stay, I went back. So she's like, this time it's going to be different. So she's like, you're lucky you're at the end of your divorce. And I had someone say, it's official then, your divorce? So it kind of hit me the other day that, yeah, it's official, and to grieve that and to be like, okay, now it's time to move forward, right? Just to grieve it and go like, okay, I've settled here now, in a new state. And that I kind of started settling after I went to New Hampshire in June, because I had even gone back to New Hampshire, and he had been pretty rotten to me over there, accusing me of some things, taking a U-Haul truck to spy on him and stuff. And then I have Kevin Leandro still harassing me. He doesn't like the picture of the motorcycle I have, I guess, in my YouTube channel. But I didn't like that he sold my husband's motorcycle, did I? So, don't be sending me pictures of your motorcycle if you don't want them on social media, Kevin. So this guy is like, oh, I'm going after her. I'm like her worst nightmare, right? So Kevin Leandro, thanks to marrying my husband, who didn't want to protect me from a wacko, in my opinion, Kevin Leandro. Um, I was thinking, so I married, a man who tried to destroy me in the end. And I'm like, what was the point of all this with the divorce, right? What was the point? It was that he tried to destroy me. As I look at my resume and look at, the everything for 30 years of homeschooling, to being faithful, to mothering, to wifing, to working hard, to gaining skills, he tried to destroy me in the end. So take your resume, ladies, put in the details. And I had done one once before, and it was real quick. But I'm like, get in there more and do the details. So build yourself up, give yourself a raise, put in everything you